Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me on all platforms at Shar's Reality number 6. If you haven't had a chance to follow my backup page, please do at Shar's Reality Family. Let's jump into it. Newcomers, flip-floppers, and day ones. What's up? And lottie-dottie to everybody. So you guys know that Melody Sheree has quit Love and Marriage Huntsville some time back now, okay? I think it's going on like a good month. If not, it's coming pretty close to it, right? Which we've all had some emotions about it, whether it was good, whether we felt bad about it. We all felt some type of way about it. We all felt something, at least those who care about her, love her, and support her, right? We've all felt some type of way about it. But what I find very, very encouraging is the way that she prevailed through it all, right? Even when her main producer ignored, never acknowledged the fact that she was gone, never gave a thank you, never gave a speech, never spoke out, she still prevailed through it all, right? While we're over here like, that's kind of strange, right? If you're not mad about anything, what's wrong with saying we're sad to see you go, or if you unbothered by it, why don't you swallow your tongue enough to say, you know what, let me not see or let me not make it like this is a problem. So let me just say we're sad to see you go or say something. But we've never saw that, right? And then I was talking to another content creator, and she alarmed me that he being sued by her, right? I was like, no, girl. I've been out of the loop for a while. I got this going on. I got that going on. I said, say what now? She says, yes, he's being sued by Melody Sheree. I said, oh, that explains it, right? Now, this is what I'm talking about not only handling your business like one way. This is called finishing the job, okay? So I don't know the details of the lawsuit. And nor am I, happy that it had to come to this point, all because one man cannot swallow his ego. And reason why I call it an ego-driven tactic is because we have seen this motion from him for quite some time now, right? Nor do I like to go back and forth. Black woman, black men, and him hating black. It's the truth, don't get me wrong. But I feel like it's beating a dead horse at this point, okay? We know what he stands for. And he shows it every chance he gets, okay? We know what he stands for. We know what he about. He doesn't give anything different because he doesn't desire to give anything different, okay? And most of the time, if I can just be honest, that's usually what you know what? It's not an all-around thing, right? It's just him. He's always like, I will not give flowers to somebody that doesn't willingly turn around, kiss my tail. Okay? I feel like that. I feel like that in my sha-na-na-na, okay? So anyway, here we are now, and she's had meeting at the meeting, Zoom meetings. She was on a radio show. Just giving some nuggets and some pour over there. She was talking to the children at the school, and and like I said, this is what I admire about her, right? There is no stop button, at least until God come and sit her down like, child, you've been doing a whole lot, right? There is no stop button for her. She must continue to prevail no matter what, right? Because she is goal driven, all right? And one of the things she understands, which, you guys know I have a whole football team, right? So one of the things that she understands is the assignment. Not only does she have to leave a legacy behind that she created for herself, but she has children that's coming up behind her, and Lord knows daddy ain't gonna leave them nothing, but thank God for the mother, okay? Thank God for the mother that is leaving a legacy, setting the tone, allowing those babies to see you keep going. And I don't care what that look like, how many people think you acting funny, brand new, thinking you better. You keep up the agenda that God has set aside for you, okay? So like I said, she She's getting ready for her biggest TikTok live yet. And here's what she had to say. We'll look at what she had to say, and then we're going to move on to Marquez, okay? Let's go. Okay, it says, what a busy week. Woo. It says, but it was overwhelmingly amazing, meeting after meeting, Zoom after Zoom, getting ready for our largest TikTok live to date. So many new things coming. Now I'm back in town to watch my babies play in their tennis matches. Boss Baby first one. This is Boss Baby's first one. Then we are off to enjoy spring break. Hashtag blessed, hashtag thankful. Now you guys know that, right? Because you guys know she lets them babies travel, and she loves to allow them to explore. So they might be going on vacation. We stay tuned for that, okay? Now, I know we said we was going to go to Marquez, but let's talk about Tisha. You guys know that there's been many talks about Love and Marriage Huntsville being canceled. It's not coming back. Like I told you guys during my review, I'm not sure what's the truth and what's not. A lot of things pop up on Google. I've said that during my last review. I said we just have to stay tuned, right? I also understand that one person don't make a show. I also understand that the head of the chamber cannot play grimy and think that they're going to get away with it, right? I understand all of those things. So with that being said, Tisha goes and take to her social media account and says, but if you guys look at it, it was kind of potent to me when she's, when it stuck out. And you guys are going to see what I'm saying. Because one, Tisha don't write like this, okay? But she's clearly trying to send a message to us and hint to us that they are definitely indeed still in the chambers and they're still rolling, okay? Now, I heard that they were at a pause. They're not sure where it's going to be, and filming has been paused, okay? So it's up in the air right now. That's fine. But Tisha wants to confuse us all that that's not happening, all right? So they have not been indefinitely canceled, but it's up in the air and it is at a pause. So Tisha go and post this. Take a look. The moment I realize I'm just in my bag and my own, like it's not like own my own things. It's kind of like own like in the network, okay? And my own. And my own as in a network lane, doing my own as in a network thing. So grateful and happy. Cheers to me. Let's have a good productive week, y'all. Happy Tuesday. All right. So she's sending a subliminal that they are indeed still filming. Like I said, we know that it's been at a pause. Maybe she didn't get the memo. Maybe she did. Maybe she wanted to confuse us all. I don't know. But while we're talking about trying to change our minds about what we think we know, like I said, I'm not sure if they are. If they are or aren't, right? I'm just here to be, in the mix, okay? So Carlos takes to his social media, his over on his Instagram, and he reposts somebody's else, thing on TikTok, and I'm going to share that here. But his caption is where he's addressing the rumor of people going to Google to search whether Love and Marriage Huntsville has been canceled or not, okay? And the young lady is basically saying that Google will tell you anything, and he's saying that he loves the individual because, a lot of people are reporting from Google, so don't believe Google, okay? So let me say this also. So when I looked at the video, I just know what we're doing here on YouTube. So when I looked at the video, I originally thought, maybe we're talking. Matter of fact, I still feel that way. I feel like we're talking about people Googling, is Love and Marriage Huntsville, is Love and Marriage Huntsville still or will have another season, okay? But when I went back and found the original video, because he didn't post the whole thing here, the young lady didn't do her homework, and she didn't know that Carlos King is, one, not married. He does not have 2 kids. Okay. So she based the content off of if that picture with him and a young lady, Keisha, I believe her name was, or something like that. He based it off of that because she was saying that originally when she saw the picture, she didn't think anything of it. But when she Googled it and they told her that he was married, she's like, who the hell told you that? And that wouldn't be okay for a married man, okay? But knowing what we know here on YouTube, I believe that it was definitely shade towards the content creators, because in the state of that, he says, a true journalist. Now, she did not do her homework, but he also considered us, the bloggers, to be nobodies, okay? We're not true journalists to him also, which we heard him allude to on many occasions, okay? So we could take this one or two ways, okay? But it says a true journalist, okay? Okay, so it says, as a journalist, hey, Portia, he's talking to the content creator. He says, that's why you can't believe everything you read on the internet. It says, but tell this beautiful young lady I love her back, and make sure y'all follow her on TikTok. Happy Fun Day Friday with a laughing emojis. And then he shows this face here like, what the hell, child? And I ain't gonna lie to him, don't be putting this man up with 2 kids, honey, and a wife that he ain't got. Now, he has been talking about going back the other way, but that's gonna be a hard task for him, okay? He been playing for the other team. That's gonna be a hard task for him because he's been playing for the other team for a long time, okay? That's gonna be work, real work, okay? That's gonna be like a gym marathon. But that's another story for another day.
So I Google says, I asked Google, is Carlos King married? I'm thinking Google was going to go in a different direction with this, but then Google said, yes, Carlos King is married and lives in North Carolina with his wife and 2 kids.
We got one more topic, which is Marquez. Shout out to Queen Sheba, because I've said she's been doing an amazing job over there. And Marquez went to her during the interview, and he's talking about how he has been let go from text messages. He even went as far as calling Carlos King out on his Instagram, saying that even after Carlos fired him, he still did not have the courage or to have any type of sympathy for him to call and say, hey, how's your mental, right? How you doing? You know, he didn't. And Marquez, I tell you this even about Trish. You have too much faith in other people, right? You believe that people should be something that we know them not to be. They haven't even showed you that they will be this. That's why Ken still has a job, because he pulled out a pow on you and nothing has done to him. Martell has pulled up on Melody and many occasions, violent. You know, he showed up, he stalked her phone, he hacked her phone, many excuses was made for it. The revenge P came out, nothing has happened to them. So you expecting him to reach out to you, that's a little stretch, don't you think? Right? So he's been fired, okay? He's been let go, and we're going to read what he had to say. Again, if you guys want to see the interview, go over to Queen Sheba Darling and check out that full interview there. And that's that. But let's listen to what he had to say in response to letting Queen Sheba know that he has indeed been let go from the show, or those text messages that he had sent Trish, because apparently they're deeming it as a threat. Baby, I laughed so hard, not at the situation because he was wrong as hell. And listen, you got to be careful what your temporary stance would do for you permanently, okay? So I know now he's like doing like background and Tyler Perry. So he has some things going on, right? He even posted this here. He's missing his daughter, and that's how he feels when he don't have his daughter. Now, I don't know if he's missing his daughter because he can't see her right now because of some legal stuff, or if he's missing his daughter because he's working, right? So we have to just, play with that a little bit. But here's what he had to say, and then we're going to jump off of here, guys. I feel like we've been on here for a while. Let's go. So it says, at Carlos King, thank you for never checking on me, calling to hear my side of the story, or even doing your research on who you casted. The lies, the disrespect, and the disregard for me, my children, family, and friends. My legacy is nasty work. If you really care about unifying Black families and showcasing Black excellence, maybe you should reconsider how you operate before it becomes your downfall. Emoji with the 100 sign. It says, P.S. Call me if you truly care about my mental health. You let me know when you get that call, Marquez. I don't think it's going to happen. He can care less, all right? But anyway, we here now. Listen, checkmates, that's all I have for you guys. Meet me in the comment section. You get to the comment section, I get to the conversation, then we in the comment section together, and we able to have a conversation. Let's jump into it, okay? I love you, checkmates, and there's nothing you can do about it. Remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, bye.